Hi, my name is Brittany. I'm a psychic medium and healer, so I'm only doing a spread on the Divine Feminine and the Divine Masculine for November 10th, 2025. The first card I get for Divine Feminine is the Sun. So with the Sun, I feel as though the Divine Feminine is in the middle of transmuting inner child trauma. And as she transmutes this inner child trauma, this is actually making her look at where she is afraid to trust love, where she is afraid to be happy. So the Divine Feminine is stepping out of that mentality of putting herself last. And as the Divine Feminine steps into her power, she's exuding magnetism and authenticity like she hasn't before. So with the Temperance, I feel as though the Divine Feminine is healing her oscillating between ego and soul. And I feel as though as she lets go of that, she starts to actually gain a clearer picture of where she is not trusting the process. So the Divine Feminine is letting go of those fears and insecurities she has about the future, and she's really opening her mind and heart up to the impossible. She is allowing the divine to co-create with her. With the Emperor, I feel as though the Divine Feminine is also focused on healing the father wound. Now, she heals the father wound. This is kind of making her see where she is, not really solid in her animus, where she is choosing fear over love. And I feel as though as Mercury retrograde continues, more realizations are going to be had by the Divine Feminine. And as she has these realizations, she's going to break out of a lot of cycles that she didn't even know she was in. And as she chooses herself, this is allowing herself to be consistent, solid, and most of all, in her power. And that's what I get for Divine Feminine. So this is what I get for Divine Masculine. The first card I get for Divine Masculine is the Four of Wands in reverse. With the Four of Wands in reverse, the Divine Masculine is letting go of that narrative about not being good enough, letting go of that narrative of not being able to provide. And I feel as though as he ends up healing his inner child trauma, this is causing the Divine Masculine to go through a lot of realizations about his relationship with the Divine Feminine. With the Ten of Pentacles, the Divine Masculine is really focused on consistency. He's really focused on eternal stability. And as he ends up healing his father wound as well, this is actually making him look at where he was in distortion. So the Divine Masculine is moving away from the version of himself that placated others, that put himself last. As he chooses himself with the world, he's ending that cycle of looking outward for approval and validation. The Divine Masculine is acknowledging that his fears and insecurities kept him small, and he no longer wants to be small. He wants to actually be in his power. So he's healing the inner child trauma that causes him to outsource his energy and really push him into that disempowered state. And I feel as though as he heals this, he started to actually see that the power lies within. And that's what I give Divine Masculine. If you haven't already, like this video, subscribe to my channel. I post updates about twin flames often. If you want to book a personal meet, you can DM me through here on TikTok, or you can reach me through my Instagram and email address links down below. I'll see you another time. Namaste.